Guess my new name gonna be Container Yanker DJ. Good morning, good people. We are starting our day up here in North Georgia off of 320, exit 320. And I think the town is called Resaca, something like that. But as you can see, I am at a Flying J, and I am headed up to Cleveland, Tennessee to drop this load off right here. Then we'll be headed up to London, Tennessee. I think it's called London. But I have lost my last 4 videos, so that's why I'm just kind of, well, actually I lost my last 3 videos, and I deleted the last video because it kind of made me mad, because the 3rd video I lost supposed to have led into the final video that I deleted. So I just said I'm going to start fresh. It is a learning experience for me right now with this YouTube thing, and also recording and where to store videos. There is a delay in the videos that I drop, and that is to protect myself, because I learned valuable lessons the last time when I was recording doing containers out of Savannah, because people will tell on you and call back to your company on you. Pretty sure I'm not the only one who have experienced that before, but it is what it is. We getting our day started. It was a sunny, beautiful day, and as I came further north, it got a little bit cooler and cloudier. I don't know what the weather forecast is up here, but it is what it is. It should be a pretty good day. A little short hop up here to Cleveland, back to London, back to Atlanta, and then no telling where we'll go after that. But welcome back to DJ, and we're gonna see what today have in store for us. We're gonna turn right here on Georgia Highway 2. I always used to make the mistake and turn right there at the first one, but that goes into Dollar General. Gotta come up here to the second one. I just passed 2 trains, one headed northbound, the other one headed southbound. And the southbound Norfolk Southern was full of JB Hunt containers. So all my JB Hunt guys down south, we got more work coming in. Got a lot more work coming in. Turn up here on Cleveland Highway. We are 25 miles away from our destination, and it is a live unload. They did not leave a bill of lading with this container. I had an interesting time this morning in the rail yard. Well, let's go back to yesterday, actually. I was supposed to be I had to spend the night at the Austell rail yard last night. Because I got to the Norfolk Southern rail yard in Atlanta off of Marietta Boulevard, and my container was still on the train. I had like 2.5 hours left to drive, so my plan was to make it up to the same Flying J that I stopped at, that y'all seen I started a while ago. I had plans on making it up there to end my night. But my container was on the train, so I said, well, I go to Fairburn. Then I thought about the Austell yard, so I just went on over to the Austell yard, only to find out that they didn't have a shower at that terminal. And that really pissed me off, because I thought they had a shower over there. I do not like laying down without washing my ass. So basically I had to do a wipe off, basically. So I got up this morning, couldn't really sleep last night because the truck kept cutting off. And once it finally stopped cutting off, after I tried something different for like the 4th or 5th time, it stayed running. I don't know don't know is that what I need to do every day, but I'm gonna try it again. But end up getting to the rail yard, and my container was trackside. What trackside mean is it's sitting right beside the train, and for somebody in a sleeper like myself, you got to really know what you're doing to be able to get the container from where it's at. Now, I've been driving for a long time, did a lot of things in my life, so I know how to hook up to a container all the way sideways in a sleeper truck, you know. But I was able to pull it out of there, you know, but only to find out that I do not have a bill of lading for the load. So I'm just like, damn, everything keep going wrong with this load. So went on the app, you know, looking for information, you know, doing my load information, and what I didn't know was they got a generate bill of lading button in the JB Hunt app. And that is a great tool to have. So I was able to generate a bill of lading. I didn't stop and print it. So I'm hoping when I get to the customer up here and they ask for the bill of lading, I can say, hey, what is your email address? Let me send this over to you, because wherever this container came from, and there's a spot back there to put the bill of lading, but I guess the last driver, whoever delivered this load to the rail yard, wherever it came from, just forgot to put the bill of lading inside of the cover, you know. So it happens. I have forgot to do it. I'm trying to get better at it, because it's just an inconvenience to pick up a container and you don't have a BOL for it. Some people are real strict about it, others are not. It just really depends on the customer. But every business should have an email address, so I should be able to get up here and email it to them. Maybe I go on Amazon or something like that and find a little, somebody, I think one guy said get a laser printer to keep in your truck, a little small one. So that may be something I will do in the near future to avoid situations like this of not having a BOL. So just a simple little inconvenience, but it is what it is. 22 miles away from the customer, and we will be arriving shortly. Catch you in a few. Yeah, this road right here is real sketchy, and back there is really no shoulder at all. If you go off the road, you're going in a ditch, so you got to be real careful. I got to go to 4435. I looked on the overhead view last night, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a live unload. I may be wrong. Maybe it's one container up here waiting on me, but I didn't see any trailers on the overhead view. I hope I'm wrong, but we are about to see. And we're going to 4435. Let's see. I don't know the name of the place, but I do know it had compassion in it. So this is it right here. And I just pray that we don't have any issues with this bill of lading. And I have to go out and find somewhere to get, a bill of lading printed off. And it also was an appointment load. I don't know how strict they was, but I couldn't make it up here on time, being that the load was still on the train. And I will stay back here. I don't want to block this. Let's see, all truckers check in here. Yeah, I don't want to block that pathway right there. Maybe a forklift operator might come out the door pretty often. But we already have 3 trucks in the door. Let's go on duty. And let's see what's going on in here. Oh, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. I gotta get a printer for this truck. I just stayed in there 45 minutes. I sent them the paperwork over and everybody was in a meeting. So I had to wait till people get out the meeting instead of just having paperwork. And I probably would have been out of here by now. So I gotta get me a printer for this truck for if I have any more situations like this. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I gotta get a printer. I'm talking about cutting into my 14 hours like hell. But I can already tell today isn't going to be a great money making day by far. I already know it ain't. So we just gotta roll with the punches. What are you doing, driver? But yeah, they finally got me taken care of. I'm about to back into dock number 6 right now. Trying to see what this driver in front of me is going to do. It's not going to be real fun backing in over here. Just gotta remember when you backing up, you just gotta set yourself up as best as possible. And what I'm looking at right now is not the best setup to set myself up as best as possible, but you know, you got to do what you got to do when it comes to driving. See, can we get over? Oh, I may be okay. Yes, sir. I can tell you what, it definitely hasn't been the best week out here for me this week. But we can still try to eat a little decent while we out here, you know, instead of what they call it, bench eating, when something ain't going right or something like that. I mean, it ain't been the worst week, it just ain't been the best week, you know. So it is what it is. I just made me a little something, you know, right here, a little keto meal. Got beef. Oh, it's beef, and I use some tricolor pepper and onion medley and put in my air fryer, you know, keto friendly. And this have been my snack all week, which I don't ate them all. Now these damn things is so damn good. I mean, they don't have any sugar in them, but it tastes like it tastes like it does have sugar in it, but they are perfect, you know. You can tell, like, I don't know, I can't explain the flavor, you know, but this is the first thing I have ever bought keto. I had never bought anything keto. I always just make my own food, go on the internet, get recipes. But it's a fresh market near my house, and I know they sell a lot of keto stuff in there. I'm gonna go in there and load up on some healthy snacks like this, because this kind of surprised me right here. I bought this out of Ingles the other day when I stopped at Ingles, and this have been my drink right here. I've been drinking all week. So we're still on a sugar-free diet. I got me some water that I keep with me, and I keep these. We're still on a sugar-free diet. I feel good. I keep my weights with me. Keep my dumbbells with me. So you don't have to be out of shape out. You don't have to be out of shape out here on the road. You know, it's, hey, every little small thing counts. You know, every little small thing you do counts out here. Like I said, you don't have to be out of shape out here and worry about, can you get a med card. I seen a driver not too long ago, he could barely get in his truck, you know, and it's just like, man, you should have started making changes a long time ago instead of waiting till it get this far, you know. And I'm just trying to be proactive. That was one of my main concerns of coming out here, besides being away from my family, was me getting out of shape, you know. In them first 2 weeks, it was just like, hold on now, we're not finna do this. And I just start making changes, and I'm still making changes, and I feel great. You know, I got a decent meal back here I'm about to eat up, but I'm gonna get with y'all when they get through unload me, and I gotta shoot up to London, Tennessee. It's funny because I was looking at Lundy County trucking when I was over there at McLean, when I was thinking about doing flatbed, and now they shoot me up to London, Tennessee. So I'm pretty sure London County Trucking is in London, Tennessee. I may be wrong, but anyways, I'm about to eat my oatmeal and get full, and we're gonna hopefully get out of here in a few. Let's go. I'm unloaded. It wasn't a bad unload. It was more of trying to get my paperwork faxed over to them. What's the problem? Which way am I gonna go back out? Oh, Old Point. Okay, we'll go back out to our left. I don't like this road. And I just seen a truck come from my left, so I don't see any no truck signs from down there, so I'm probably good. I go down here probably about a couple miles and make one more turn, and I'll be back on the big road. Highway 11, yeah. So yeah, we'll make this left and go down here. Go down a couple miles and make a turn and be right back on the big road. Let's go, freight shaker. We got a 50-some mile deadhead up to London, Tennessee, to a Kimberly Clark warehouse. And right back down to the ATL. And we'll see what they got for me. And I am actually only 13 minutes away from mine. 14 start eating into my driving time, so that isn't good right there. So like I said earlier in the video, I know today ain't gonna be a real good day of making money today. Maybe I'll be able to set myself up real good tomorrow, but being that my load didn't come off the train this morning until 4, 5, 6 o'clock, put me behind yesterday. And also with me, with me having trouble with my bill of lading in there a while ago, and me stopping to refreshing myself this morning, it just have really ate into my 14 hours. So it is what it is. Little small Tennessee roads. Yes, I get to see the countryside out here. Tennessee is a real beautiful state. I especially like going up Mount Eagle up toward Nashville way. I always told my wife I wanted to ride the back roads up to Nashville instead of taking I-24. Just ride the back roads up to Nashville and just enjoy the small forgotten towns of Tennessee. We're right here near Tennessee Regional Jetport. Catch you in a few. Look a little sketchy turning down this road. Shipping delivery trucks, $58.99. Let's see, 58 deliveries and pickup first left. Drop my speed a little bit. Wastewater management. If I was in a classic or a long nose Pete, I might run to the gate. Still on duty. All right, we are in, good people. We got to go around here and drop in lot A as in Alpha. Come back and get our weights for bobtail. Then we got to go pick up our trailer and reweigh ourselves once again. So not a hard process. We will get it taken care of. I see the shipping office is right there to our left side, right side, right side, right side. Keep our speed under 17, 18, so we won't go on duty. And I am 4 minutes away from, unfortunately, 4 minutes away from my 14 catching my drive time, because I want to diddle around this morning. Yeah, this plant right here is on the Tennessee River. Right on the Tennessee River. Very interesting. So we'll get up here and drop and go back down and get our, it'll be nice if they had a scale up here instead of having to go way back down the hill to get our weight. So the first spot that I see, I will hop in. And I can tell you off top, it's not many. 772. Is that my, that may be my trailer number, 772. I hope it is. There goes the spots over there. There goes the spot right here. We'll grab this spot right here. It's not the easiest spot to get in, but instead of having to do all the U-turn and all that extra stuff, I will just put it in this spot. Turn on these four ways. Yeah, this trailer is supposed to be up the hill up there. They said it would be up there in lot C, but this is lot A, so I'm gonna come back here and check and make sure that this trailer is loaded. I will go ahead and check my tires right in a minute, but let's see. Yeah, so this is my trailer. He said it would be up there somewhere, but obviously it's not. So, well, let me check these tires over here. Check these tires and light some fires. All right. Yep, so that saved us a trip up the hill. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up to this trailer, get down into the scale, unhook from this trailer, pull on the scale bobtail, hook back to this trailer, and get the weight for all of it combined. Oh, in order to save me a trip from going down there, which he told me to do that anyway, so. Okay. We know we don't have any seatbelt on. We know we don't have no seatbelt on. Get this thing backed up. See if we get back down the road. Yeah, I diddled around a little bit too much this morning. I just killed my 14 hours. But we'll get back down to Atlanta Rail Yard. At least it's not out of the way. And it'll be a blessing if they go ahead and give me a load out of the Atlanta Rail Yard. Come on. Heard it go across. Let's see. Tug test. There we go. I don't do tug tests in my own truck. I don't lie to you, because I don't be want to put the stress and stuff on my suspension and my drivetrain and stuff. I don't mind doing it in JB Hunt truck because they tell us to do it. But in JB Hunt truck, I do the tug test and I just look up on it to make sure that bar is across the kingpin. In my own truck, I don't do a tug test. So let's get hooked up and get back down this hill. Okay, US Express finally done with what he's doing. And he is going to be blocking the scale from the opposite way. That isn't good because that's the way I'm about to come from. But our empty bobtail weight is 17,640. Or just went back to 17 even. So we're gonna pull back up here and hook back to our container. Look at strong guy. Look at him how he walk. Let me leave people alone. My mama always told me leave people the F alone. People will kill you for keep on messing with them. That's one rule everybody on the earth should know is leave people alone. You never know what kind of mood they're in. You never know what they're going through. You never know how their day going, their week going, how their life going. Leave people alone. Pull back around here and hook to my trailer. I hate he parked right there though, because he kind of screwed me up. Kind of screwed me up big time. Come on and go ahead, creek carrier. We'll get back into this container. Yes, my new name gonna be Container Yanker DJ. That's the only thing that boy want to carry is containers. Every time you turn around, he hauling a container. 53. 45, 40, 20, it don't matter. If it's a container, I haul that MF. Let's get hot locked in. Just heard that bad boy lock. One more tug test. Let's get this baby hooked up so we can go ahead and get our damn paperwork. Get our gross. This load is pretty light, so not really worried about moving my tandems. And we are at gross, we are at 55 240. And I'm gonna pull out of the way so everybody else can have a chance to use the scale. I don't know why they set up is like this. Pretty sure it's a reason, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. We'll pull up here and walk into this office and see what's going on. Pull on up a little bit more. Alrighty then, let's go. I am sweating right now. I had to come back to this truck 3 times. 2 times I ran. The last time I just walked fast. I needed the exercise anyway, but that guy in there is new. And those women in there got his ass scared. And I put it in my phone. He told me to drop in lot A and pick up in lot C. Actually, it was the opposite way around. Yeah, it was the other way around. I actually ended up dropping in the wrong lot, but I didn't know that till I got in the office. So he told me the wrong thing. And how I know that is I put it in here as he was telling me where to put it at. So we're gonna pull out here and do our paperwork. actually told me to weigh myself, as y'all seen earlier in the video, but he did not ask for my weight, not one time. So I guess he's new to the job, and you can tell he's kind of uptight right now. He's working in there with some women, and it'll almost like you can bark at him and he'll jump out of his damn clothes from being scared. We're gonna get up here and do our paperwork. They got no parking signs everywhere, but I want to get out those guys way back there. Let's see. Maybe I'll pull on out somewhere. I'll find somewhere else to pull to do my loading call. But yeah, I am sweating. I didn't mind running back and forth because I need that good cardio. If you don't know, I'm still on my keto diet. I think I was talking about it earlier in the video. Still on my diet. Feel good to get out and run a little bit. I think the other night, it was earlier in this week, I ended up running 2 miles. I got 2 miles in. Feel real good, feel real good. So we'll pull over here to this road and do our loaded call. So once we get out here to the highway, we can just hook and book. You know how we do. Let's go. Well, back to Norfolk Southern Rail Yard we go. Let's see how far we are away from it. Go to recents, and let's see, where are we at? Marietta Road. We are 3 hours away, and after we do those 3 hours, we will have, really it's going to be like 4 hours when you do traffic. We will have 2 hours and 15 minutes left after we do these 4 hours back to Atlanta Rail Yard in off Marietta Boulevard. So I will be coming out of here looking like backwards. I hope nobody isn't coming in, because they're gonna cuss me out. They're gonna be like, what this damn truck driver doing? He doing some stupid ass shit. No man, I just had to pull somewhere. Let's see where we at. All right. Come on, little girly. Load only weighed 20,000 pounds, so that's not bad. I know I'm going to be dealing with this good old Atlanta rush hour traffic once I get back down. But it's all gravy though. I know what to expect. But I will catch y'all when we get a little bit further southbound. I may stop and get some fuel, or I may keep on going. Just depending on how I feel once I get back down. But either way, I will catch y'all in the next clip. Good old Atlanta Rail Yard. Thinking we get in and out of here and get out of this ATL traffic today. Really ain't no avoiding the traffic today, I see. We got a little line coming in here. Not much, but we got a little line. Definitely nothing compared to the port down there in Savannah. I would take this any day. Come on out, Hub Group. Let me make sure I got my barcode ready to go.